Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment of our program brought to you by Southeast Termite and Pest Control. Let me make sure I get the name of the client right. Heck with Isaiah. When it comes to pest control, you want good pricing, you want good results, and you want good people. Because these folks are going to come to your home, they're going to come into your house. You want them to do good work, and you want the company to back up their work. Well, you get all that with Southeast Termite and Pest Control, the biggest locally owned pest control company in East Tennessee. So many of these companies have they feed their money back to Pennsylvania and Texas and Ontario. They're owned by some other. The money stays right here in East Tennessee when you spend it with Southeast Termite and Pest Control. All right, time for a round of Beat the House. Here's how the game is played. Chuck Norris, I'm sorry, Chuck Cavallero. Chuck sets the line for the Chucky C-Note Casino, and we each bet on his line for the game. We started with $500 each. We can bet as much or as little as we like each week in $100 denominations. Let's take a look at the standings. Daniel Hood went all in. He's up to $1,200. He is running away with it. Josh at $800. Sterling at $700. You know Tennessee is doing pretty well when Daniel and Sterling are at the top of the list. Jimmy, the only guy that went with UAB last week, dropped to $500. I'm to $400. Bob and Will at $200. David, I didn't think you'd be at zero by yourself for long, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, and it crumbled on you. Chuck, you had to pay out $1,000 from the casino last week. The only 100 you collected was from Jimmy, so you are at plus 100 as a casino on the year. I don't know. The lease may be coming up on you guys.
Well, that's fitting for the C-Note, isn't it? $100. Chucky, this looks good. Isaiah Victor was just saying, boy, that really looks good, and it does. And, here at the Chucky C-Note Casino, let me just start by saying a lot of people are going to say this game is a pick. It is that close. Kentucky playing at home. It's a 7:30 kick. You always want to have an eye on the weather when you're playing at Kentucky. It looks like lows lows are going to be in the 20s going into the game. It's only going to be around in the 40s at kickoff. So what's going to happen there? I want to know, is Mark Stoops at Kentucky going to put in some kind of RPO to give Tennessee's defense problems? I think that's going to be one of the keys you look at. Tennessee gets an open date after this. I'm not going to buy into the pick. I'm going to go with the Vols win. I'm going to turn this pick into an 8.5. I've got the Vols favored by 8.5. You're going to ante up to the bar, boys, if you want to bet on the Vols this week.
8.5.
8.5.
We never should have done the preview segment before. 8.5. Goodness gracious. All right. Yeah, you even troubled Daniel here. Mr. Positive, what do you got?
I'm going to go 1,200 on the Vols.
All in on the Vols.
Oh, baby.
If he hits, that's it for the contest, I think.
Scare
money to hard for anybody else.
He won't.
1,200. Okay, I think we know Jimmy's take. All right, 1,200 on UT for Daniel. Josh.
Yeah, I'm going to go a different direction. I'm going to go 200 on Kentucky.
200 on UK. Sterling.
C-Note on the Vols, baby. Go Vols.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're no longer the biggest ball fan. Sorry, he puts his money where he puts the imaginary money where his real mouth is.
I tell you.
All right, Jimmy.
Kentucky 200.
Crap. I was going to go all in on the Vols. You know what? For kicks, I still am. 400 on UT. I'm all in. Bob, you got 200.
I was going to go all in on Tennessee too, but I think they'll win.
Come on.
I think Kentucky will cover, so I'm going to go all in on Kentucky.
Okay. Will.
All in Kentucky.
All right. So, David, I think Daniel and I will be joining
Yeah, see y'all next week.
next week. All right.
Very company under the bridge.
8.5. All right, Chucky C. Where would you go with that line if you had to pick against it?
I would take the home team and the points.
Okay. Well, doggone. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. When we come back, the VFL is going to stick around. We're going to talk about Tennessee has owned Kentucky. Even when they've been bad, they've owned Kentucky. They beat them last year. Is there any chance this team, they've now won 2 games in a row, they own Kentucky. Is there any chance for overconfidence for this team going to Lexington? Also, how much does Kentucky's open date that they just enjoyed help them? That's next. We'll talk it over with the players. Come on back on the Sports Source.
Not always what you want to hear. but exactly what you need to hear. This is the Sports Source.